it's I might go on a bit of a tangent here, but I was speaking to Glover Teixeira.
As someone, a lot of people, myself included to some degree, kind of counted Izzy out, being like, yes, he performed so strongly across all three previous fights against Alex in combat sports, but ultimately Alex seemed to have his number. You are 0-2 in your series with Izzy. The second fight so close. I know it kind of like helped you reclaim your spirit a little bit and sort of present an idea of what a third fight could look like. Are you able to source any inspiration from like Izzy's own overcoming of Pereira when it comes to what you're trying to accomplish against Izzy?
Nah, not really. I had all the inspiration I needed anyway. It's it's one of those things I just need to get the fight. I've been improving every fight since, to date. Every fight I get better and I showcase new angles of my skill set. So I'm pretty confident in just the challenges and adversities making me better.
I only ask you this because I have a tremendous amount of respect for sort of your mental fortitude and sort of your approach to the fight game. And there's like such a quiet confidence that's like very measured. God forbid you don't get the Izzy fight or you lose a third fight to Izzy. What is that like? How would you process something like that?
Mate, just like anything else, get back on the horse, get back to work, get back to training. Yeah, what else can you do, mate?
God,
it is what it
I love that attitude. I love that attitude. Let's talk a little bit about the Dricus du Plessis fight, this title eliminator. You have both been very respectful of one another in the lead up to the fight. He's had nothing but kind things to say about you, at least based on our conversations. And you are taking this challenge very seriously. And you said what a lot of people seem to get wrong is they underestimate or they dismiss what Dricus has to offer in a fight, and you won't be doing that. Without giving away too much of the game plan, what are some of the things you think other fighters have gotten wrong about Dricus and their approach and preparation?
I think they underestimate just how tough and resilient he is. He's got such a well-rounded skill set, and he's got no quit in him. There's a lot of times in his fights where he's faced quite serious adversity, where he looks moment from defeat and then comes back to win it. And that's dangerous, mate. And you got to respect that, especially the fact that he's the underdog. People are ruling him out. People are washing him up. He's got nothing to lose in this fight against me. And I understand what danger that brings to the fight. And, it's got my full respect.
Should the winner of this get that title eliminator, it's what we're all kind of crossing our fingers for. It's only about like a 2-month turnaround, right, for a world title fight. What sort of adjustments, if any, do you have to kind of make in your training or your approach to training to sort of allow you to make such a quick turnaround, add 2 extra rounds on top of it?
I'm not really thinking about it, to be honest. It's, my calendar stops at July 8th. And, everything else afterwards can be worried about then.
It feels like Robert Whittaker has been in the world title picture for so long. I mean, we're talking about a decade plus in the UFC, more than half of which has been either fighting for a world title or in that sphere. Is there something you can kind of point to in your training or your approach to fighting that has sort of allowed for this longevity? Because we don't see many guys stay this consistent for this long. Like when I think about Robert Whittaker, it's kind of the same camp as Max Holloway in terms of just like career longevity at the very top.
Yeah, I guess I contributed a lot of it to my coaches and my coaching staff. They're always keeping me centered, helping me explore new angles of my skills, always pushing me to be better. That's the first aspect of it, and the second is my family. My family is my drive, and they're the reason why I have unlimited potential in bettering my skill set, in winning my fights, and pushing the envelope. Pushing harder. And with those two, forces behind me, it's, the result is as you see.
I'm so glad you said that. You read my mind. The last time you and I talked, you spoke at length about like what your children did for like changing your mindset and really becoming this unlimited wealth of encouragement and motivation to fight. But for those who may not have taken science class, it takes 2 to make a baby. And there's a video that's been sort of circulating online. It goes viral every now and again. I'd like you to watch it and just break it down for me, because it really kind of caught the internet over the last few days again.
Yeah. I've seen this video.
Yeah.
Mate, you know, it's I might go on a bit of a tangent here, but I was speaking to Glover Teixeira once on through an interview with the show Fight Week, and I've always been hesitant fighting it. Not hesitant, but reluctant-ish to fight at home, because you know, all your friends and family and every one of your cousins and uncles and aunties and want to come to the fight and be a part of it and stuff like that. And it adds a layer of pressure to that. And I brought that up to Glover, you know, UFC champion, one of the all-time greats.
Such a dope dude.
He said to me that when you bring your family, it's a risk, you know, like losing in front of them. But then the other side of the coin is that they share your victories as well. You know, you share your defeats, you share your victories. And I don't know, it was very profound for me. It sunk quite deeply. And that video kind of encapsulates that, just that they share, she shares my defeats. She shares my victories. She gets the spoils, and she gets to see me when I'm at my worst as well. It's just it's part of the journey, you know, and it makes the wins better and the losses easier.
I love that. How long have you two been together?
Oh, good gosh. 15 years, I want to say.
Like in totality, right? Like from dating?
Oh, hold on. 4, 10. Oh, fuck. Like
Losing track is a good sign. Losing track is a good sign.
Like 16 years or so.
Love it. Yeah, I'm getting married in 3 weeks. January will be our 10-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's I love I love the way you talk about your family, man. It really hits the heart there. But we don't need to get too mopey for the entirety of this. Shout out to your wife. Shout out to one of the comments on that video, said, "Bro lost the fight but is winning at life." I feel like that really encapsulated that moment.
100%.
All right, I want to run you through a little bit of rapid fire on the back end here. Give you a break from talking about the fights. I'm sure you're going to be doing that a lot this week, particularly at Media Day tomorrow. Israel Adesanya got some flack, and he owned up to it when he went over and sort of mocked Alex Pereira's son after knocking his daddy out. And you gave a quote, I think to Ariel Helwani, that said, "You can't hold a grudge on 5-year-olds. If I held a grudge with every 5-year-old that pissed me off, I'd be fighting for the next 40 years of my life." Rob, I'd like one story about a time that a child really pissed you off.
Mate, when doesn't a 5-year-old piss you off? Like, I don't think I've encountered a single 5-year-old that hasn't pissed me off in some way or form. I can't pinpoint a story. My kids on a regular basis piss me off. Like, you know, I can't give you an exact story.
Okay,
mate.
Can I tell you a story and you can tell me if I'm in the right or wrong here? Because it seems like everyone I tell it to is like split 50-50.
Shoot.
All right, we were at a frozen yogurt shop where you gotta like dispense your own yogurt, pick your own toppings, and there were these 3 young kids just doing laps around this tight little space. Every time you try to go get ice cream, it's like you gotta dodge oncoming traffic. The mom, you can tell, is just like defeated at this point. She's lost all hope. After like maybe the 4th or 5th rotation, I just very gently put one of my feet a little bit forward, and lo and behold, one of the kids runs right over it, trips. They stopped running after that. Is that child abuse, or did I make the right call?
You're a dog. What are you talking about? You're an absolute dog. You tripped over a kid. Be a man and just bear it with everybody else. Like, they can only get away with that now, you know? It's like you can't see a 22-year-old kid doing that, getting away with that, and you know that the reality bubble is gonna pop eventually, and you did that to him. You ruined it.
All right, fair enough. To be fair, I think they're older than 5, but I'll take that L. Okay, I know you're not a huge fan of the name, but what would it take for you to officially change the nickname from the Reaper to Bobby Knuckles? Like, fans are begging for it. Is there anything they could do to make it happen?
Oh, I don't know.
Charity?
A charity. A Patreon. I don't know.
Yeah, does MMA Arcade have a Patreon?
I don't, maybe I'll start a Patreon and you guys can petition for it.
There we go. I like it. All right. On that note, last one. You recently said on the podcast that Johnny Cage is your favorite Mortal Kombat character, and this rubs some people the wrong way, but I'm curious, who do you hate playing against the most? Which character do you just despise?
In Mortal Kombat, Raiden. Like, he's teleporty bastard. Don't like him very much.
The side dash.
And what do you mean Johnny Cage rubbed people the wrong way?
I don't know. I think
Johnny Cage is sick. He's got the coolest moveset, bro. Like, don't even start with me. Yeah, he's cheesy as hell. He's so bad. I hated him when I first started watching it as well, but he grows on you. You know, he's like a fine wine.
Is Chael Sonnen the Johnny Cage of MMA?
No way. I don't think I've ever seen Chael kick.
Fair enough. All right. Rob, I got to get you out of here, man. You've been so gracious with your time. I want to leave you with the last word. I'll do my part very quickly. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you're still here, please subscribe, tap the bell, thumbs up. Let us know who is your favorite and least favorite Mortal Kombat character. Am I in the wrong for tripping a little kid? Robert Whittaker seems to think so. And what is your official prediction for Whittaker versus du Plessis? That is on the main card of UFC 290 International Fight Week this Saturday. Rob, if there's anything you want to let the people know, the floor is yours.
No, thank you very much. Make sure you guys pay attention, tune in, and yeah,